I found out my house was in a famous movie. The secret room in our attic revealed why my parents never told me. I, 35M, never thought I'd be sharing this story, but after what happened last weekend, I need to get it off my chest. Growing up, our house was just another suburban home built in the 70s. Nothing special except for the weird layout and that massive attic that always gave me the creeps. My parents passed away last year, and I inherited the place. I'd been putting off clearing it out, but my wife finally convinced me it was time to either sell it or move in. While sorting through decades of stuff last Saturday, my wife was scrolling through social media when she suddenly gasped. "Hey, isn't this your house?" she asked, showing me her phone. Someone had posted screenshots from some old movie from the 80s, and there it was. Our front porch, our weird bay windows, even that crooked mailbox my dad never fixed. I'd seen this movie before, probably dozens of times. It was one of those cult classics everyone watched at sleepovers in the 90s. But I'd never connected the dots. The exterior shots were definitely our house, but the indoor scenes looked nothing like our home. I always assumed they'd filmed those on a set. That's when things got weird. My wife started digging online and found old articles about the movie's production. Apparently, they'd filmed everything on location in our town, including all the interior shots. But that was impossible. The layout in the movie showed rooms that didn't exist in our house. Or so I thought. I grabbed a ladder and climbed into the attic, determined to figure this out. The space was massive, much bigger than it should have been given the house's footprint. In the far corner, hidden behind stacks of boxes and old furniture, I found a door. It was painted to match the wall so perfectly that you'd miss it if you weren't looking carefully. My hands were shaking as I turned the handle. The door opened to reveal a hidden section of the house. 3 rooms that perfectly matched the ones from the movie. The wallpaper was peeling, but it was the exact pattern from those famous scenes. There was even an old director's chair in the corner, covered in dust. But that's not what made my blood run cold. On a table by the window, I found a stack of papers, contracts, receipts, and photographs. My parents' signatures were everywhere. They hadn't just allowed their house to be used in the movie. They'd been paid a significant amount to keep quiet about the hidden rooms afterward. The documents revealed why. The film's famous director had been dealing with stalkers and obsessed fans. He needed a location that couldn't be easily found or accessed by the public. My parents agreed to maintain the secret, even from their own kids, in exchange for enough money to pay off their mortgage and send me to college. The final photo in the stack showed my parents at the wrap party, smiling alongside the film crew. On the back, in my mom's handwriting, "Sometimes the best gifts are the ones we keep secret." As I sat there processing everything, more memories started flooding back. The mysterious investments my parents mentioned when they helped with my tuition. The way they'd change the subject whenever that movie came up. The times I'd hear footsteps above my room at night, only to have my mom tell me it was just the house settling. I showed everything to my wife, and we spent hours going through the hidden rooms. We found movie props, behind-the-scenes photos, and even an original script with my dad's notes in the margins. He'd apparently helped the crew modify the space for filming. Now I'm faced with a decision. The movie's 40th anniversary is coming up, and there's been renewed interest online. Part of me wants to share this discovery. It would be huge news for film buffs. But I keep thinking about my parents and why they kept this secret for so long. They turned down multiple offers over the years from people wanting to document the house's history. They protected this secret until the end, not for the money, but because they'd given their word. My dad always said integrity was doing the right thing even when no one was watching. For now, I've decided to respect their wishes. The hidden rooms will stay secret, just as they intended. But I did hang that wrap party photo in my office. A reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary stories are the ones we keep close to our hearts. I haven't decided what to do with the house yet. My wife loves the idea of moving in, especially now that we know its history. Maybe someday we'll have kids of our own, and I'll tell them about their grandparents' incredible secret. Or maybe, like my parents, I'll let them discover the magic of this place on their own. The only thing I know for sure is that I'll never watch that movie the same way again. Edit. A lot of people are asking for the name of the movie or photos of the house. I understand the curiosity, but I'm going to keep those details private. It's what my parents would have wanted. Edit 2. Thank you for all the kind messages. To those speculating about which movie it might be, I've seen some interesting guesses, but I won't confirm or deny anything. Some secrets are worth keeping.